Hello and welcome to my channel, Inviting Possibilities. My name is Rochelle and I'm doing a love reading for Libra today. That is Libra in all placements, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node, Jupiter, um, Saturn, all the things. Wherever you have Libra, you have it somewhere. I'll do. So this might be for you. And if for some reason it doesn't resonate, feel free to check out any of my other videos. They're all timeless and all placements. And yeah. Ooh, Lioness Kitty Cat is here. Good morning. Thanks for joining. So I am going to start with my Heart's Hidden Secrets to see what is going on for Libra. And Mojo Tarot is here too. Yay. Libra, Mars, and Pluto. Nice. I have my Mercury is in Libra. All right, so what's going on with Libra? Libra. Healing, releasing, purifying, cleansing. Karma, consequences, cause and effect, debts. Silence, frozen, no words, stonewall. Realizations, epiphanies, understandings, and awakenings. And one more. Ooh, the sun made it. Good morning. Thanks for being here. Resistance, secret admirer, suppressing, timid. That's interesting. That would be the secret admirer card, but it's like next to suppressing and timid. Maybe the idea that a secret admirer is too timid to say something, and that's why it's a secret. Okay, so let's see. What is happening here? You're healing from something that has happened. Oh God. Oh my God. Releasing after some kind of karmic cycle, some kind of karma you're facing or have been facing, paying your debts. And with this silence card, frozen, no words, and stonewall. It just feels like you're retreating. This is a part of the healing process. It's just trying to process what has happened. You can't find the words, even if you could, you don't really want to speak them. You're having these realizations about what has happened that's led you to this place. Maybe the person you're dealing with has stonewalled you, or maybe you've chosen to do that to them. Somebody's dealing with some kind of karma, whether this is you or your person. And through this healing process, you're starting to understand things in a whole new way. That maybe it had something to do with some kind of resistance. Maybe that's what this karma is about. Excuse me. Either resisting something, again, either you or this person, resisting the connection, suppressing true feelings, or suppressing what you truly know. Like maybe it wasn't a good connection, but wanting it so bad, that you kind of ignored your intuition. Ultimately, I like that you're taking time for yourself, that you are spending time in silence, purifying, releasing, because that is creating space for you to have this awakening, these realizations, whatever epiphanies are coming to you. So let's dive in and get some more information on this. Hey, Redbeard is here. Thanks for being here so much. um, Let me go with the Oracle Tarot. What's on your mind? What is Libra thinking about in regards to this situation? Ace of Wands, follow your dreams. 10 of Pentacles, enjoying the outcome. Two of Pentacles, cash flow. You could be kind of just diving into work. Maybe this situation, you know, especially if you're still in the process of healing, you could be just trying to take your mind off of what has happened and focus more on w- getting moving yourself forward in life, following some kind of passion maybe that you weren't able to do in the past, or somehow through this healing process and going within, and there's a realization about how you can improve your life by doing something that you really enjoy. Maybe there's something in this situation where you were financially depleted and you're realizing there's somehow a realization around um, how it not only was emotionally taxing, but also it's like, yeah, depleted your resources. And so you're working on your cash flow. You're thinking about how you can build yourself back up again, get yourself back in balance, because you know what you want. You know you want that long term um, happiness and success and stability. And it has something to do with um, following your dreams, your passion. I suppose it's possible that uh, you could be thinking about this person that you've gone through something with, or there's somebody new who has your attention that you're feeling very passionate about. There could be a new beginning um, that is being presented to you, and maybe you're thinking about it like, I could I could see this working. There's a little bit of there's some work to do to put into this. Maybe you feel like you need to get yourself back in balance in order to have a new beginning. So let's go. I'm going to go with the Ethereal Visions Illuminated Tarot. What are your next actions? What are Libra's next actions? The Hermit, Virgo energy. See, this speaks to this silence and healing. 10 of Pentacles again. Yeah, you're figuring out, you're kind of developing a plan, I feel. Judgment, Scorpio energy, also Libra. Did I say Virgo for that Hermit? If I didn't, I did now. You're really doing a deep dive. You could be trying to figure out, or your plan is to, it could be to resurrect a relationship. If you were the one who, you know, where you were sort of the one at fault, or you've kind of come to that conclusion, that you did something that had some kind of consequential effect. You're thinking about how to revive that, possibly how to be different, act different, learn from your mistakes, and improve yourself. There's definitely some, it's like you know what you want. Your goal is this long-term, stable, it could be, it's not just feeling good and being fully prosperous, but it's also, the 10 of Pentacles speaks to family and connection, and maybe you are, this is your main goal, is that you either want to understand how to show up in a new way with the person from the past or with somebody new. It's going to be different for everyone, so of course apply it as it fits. You know what I haven't used in a long time? Oops, not that one. I've suddenly got some throat issues going on. Maybe this is a part of the silence, as you have some kind of throat chakra blockage. You're trying to figure out how to express yourself in a way that is going to help move you forward. It's going to create balance, and get you what you ultimately want, your ultimate wish fulfillment. So I'm going to use the come on brain, Deviant Moon Tarot. Mojo Tarot has been using this, and I'm like, yeah, I gotta use that deck more. It's a very interesting deck for sure. So what can Libra expect moving forward? Ace of Swords. Ten of Swords. And the King of Wands. Hmm. This guy, he looks like a father. He's got all these kids hanging off of him. Maybe you have kids with this person and you realize that you want to bring the family back together. That's a part of that 10 of Pentacles twice. Um through doing this introspection, this deep dive, and really trying to gain this wisdom around what has happened, you're going to gain clarity. This Ace of Swords speaks to this realization, having some kind of epiphany and understanding, getting to the truth of what has happened, to the heart of the matter. And with this 10 of Swords, it involves clarity. It's getting clarity around a situation that has ended, closing out a cycle. Whether this is ending, once again, I'm not totally clear. Like, if you're ending a current, or you're closing out a cycle and ending a relationship so that you can move forward towards somebody new, towards somebody that you feel very passionately for, or you're deciding to close out a cycle with this person, like wanting to change the dynamic, start over from scratch, because you've become clear on the fact that this is your person. This is the person that they're the father or mother of your children. They're somebody who really, really you feel very passionately about. There's a lot of attraction there. The King of Wands, I always say, he's my hell yes guy. If it's not a hell yes, it's a no. And this, especially with the Ace of Wands here on the table, I feel like your the clarity that you're coming to is knowing that whatever you dealt with in the past, there was it was maybe lackluster, or there was some disconnect, suppressing your desires, or feeling timid about stating what you truly want. Maybe you were dealing with some kind of resistance from your person, and or there's just a resistance in you, like, oh, well, if I say that, then I risk, losing them, or whatever happened. But in suppressing yourself and your true desires, that ultimately caused what you were afraid of to begin with. It was a little bit of like self-sabotage, maybe. This could also be um, your person. Roles can always be reversed because I'm just tapping into the energy. So, Cat Tarot. Cat Tarot just winked at me. What's the potential outcome here? King of Swords. The Lovers. Gemini energy. And I forgot to say, with that King of Wands, fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. With the King of Swords here, we have air signs, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. And there's Gemini again. And strength, Leo energy. Wow. Wow. It feels like you or the person you're dealing with is being very strategic in how to bring you two together. It's requiring some kind of strength. So there's some kind of fear that goes along with this this desire to create this really good, loving connection. Yeah, I feel like you could be dealing with a mm, I don't know. This person could have air in their chart like you do. They could also have fire in their chart. But ultimately, um this feels like you being very you you're really trying to be logical here. Like use your intellect, which you're so good at, to figure out how to ultimately um, create this loving partnership. And there's fear that's not going to work out, maybe, or that if you are trying to renew some kind of I'm getting renewing your vows, maybe, or just bring things back to maybe how they were initially. um you're you're bumping up against fear, and you're like, I gotta make this work. I'm gonna figure this out. To change a dynamic that's already been created, it can take a little bit. To it takes uh effort on both people's parts, to really make a change. And it could speak to, like, okay, let's go to counseling, for example, marriage counseling or relationship. Yeah, like, let's work on this relationship. How, like, really focusing on how did it not work before, and use that as a guide to teach us how to make it work this time around. um Especially with that king of swords, it's like it's learning how to really be honest about everything that's in your mind that's a part of the healing, and just like being very logical about what needs to happen, the actual steps to take in order to create this harmonious connection, to get you to that long-term stability, to bring the family back together. So let me finish. Not quite finish. I'm going to get some advice with the Sacred Rebels Oracle. Yeah, there's a lot of truth and clarity here with the King of Swords and the Ace of Swords. Absolutely. Okay. So we've got Against the Grain, number 4. Got a little booty action there. Nice. Just occurred to me. I've tried twice to to create a little thing in the community post. It said, I have a little picture that I found that's really funny and great, but it just occurred to me that it's got a naked booty on it, and so YouTube probably said, nope, not allowing you to put that up. Yeah, YouTube doesn't like naked body parts. All right, be the hunter, not the hunted. Number 8. Against the Grain. Be the hunter, not the hunted. Conscious connections, 35. Interesting. Against the grain feels like really needing to do things differently. Even if it feels strange, uncomfortable, you're really having to push forward in a new way that it's outside of the norm. But that's exactly what you need in order to create this this connection that you really, really want. Be the hunter, not the hunted. It's about taking control. It's about realizing that you're not a victim, that you have the power to go after what you want with clear sight, with wisdom. That owl there makes me think of the hermit, that clear sight, that clarity, you know, speaks to that Ace of Swords, and conscious connections. Really, this is about choosing um to not fall into that sort of trap that happens in relationships a lot, where you just kind of take that person for granted, where you just, it's like, oh, they're just there, I'm going to do my own thing. you know you this conscious connections card is like really honoring that person, and regularly bringing your awareness and focus onto them, and appreciating them, like verbally, because we've got some verbal stuff going on here, like definitely expressing yourself, telling this person how they actually make you feel, what you see, how you see things working in the long term, um, and really deciding together to take these steps to really, like, yeah, appreciate each other, and to be thoughtful and kind, communicate. Communication is a big one here. What's on your mind, even if it feels uncomfortable, it's better to just get it out on the table, because that's you taking control, that's you taking action and moving things in the direction that you want them to go. Being And also being vulnerable, with these two women, they're mostly naked, and it's like kind of opening up to each other. um and that could speak to that strength card of, like, if you were resisting, if you were holding back, suppressing your truth, suppressing a part of yourself because of feeling afraid of, you know there's any number of reasons why we don't like to make ourselves vulnerable. Ultimately, it comes from fear of being hurt. And this is like, okay, in order to make this work, um, we need to be honest with each other, and open, and lay our hearts on the line, because that's the only way that it's going to bring about this very loving connection. You have to learn to trust one another. So, yeah, wow. Okay, let me finish with a rune card. We've got Laguz. Um, maybe, maybe you need to get away, go on vacation with this person. Go where there's water, somewhere tropical, possibly. Um, really spend time in your feels, in your feelings, your emotions. Let's see, where's Laguz? Oh, way back here. Okay. Okay. Laguz is the rune card representing water, and water is a universal symbol for emotion, both positive and negative. If this card appears, you are being encouraged to release your emotions and let them flow to the surface. Tears can be very cleansing, and emotions should be acknowledged and openly expressed. Don't hold back. Allow yourself to feel and live your life to the full. This rune also shines a light on the importance of being guided by your intuition, which expresses itself through feelings. Through feelings. What are your emotions trying to tell you? Another association with this card is the need for renewal. Perhaps rigid ideas are holding you back or stifling your creativity, and it is time to be more open minded and to let the past go and start anew. Meditating beside a lake or river or visiting the seaside may help release creative blocks and bring renewed energy and inspiration. And that could be something you could do as well, is with this person, meditate together. Make that a practice um, that you two share. Um, but yeah, the renewal again. It speaks to that judgment card. Um, and really doing that emotional deep dive. That's a part of the hermit. And that's a part of what brings the realizations. And it most certainly facilitates healing. This looks like it's going to work out in your favor, but you definitely have to put in the effort. Um, just remember to spend time communicating what's on your mind, what's in your heart, being vulnerable, and really appreciating your person. Every relationship takes work. Uh, the more you can appreciate a person day to day, tell them why they're important to you, what's great about them. Even if you're like, well, I just told him yesterday, doesn't matter. Feels really good to feel seen and heard and appreciated. And that is going to be the thing that really helps this connection move forward in this new positive way, and ultimately potentially be really successful. So anyway, I'm going to leave it there. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day wherever you are in the world, and I will see you on the next video. Mwah. And thanks again so much for liking, subscribing, and sharing.